Why don't you try that? Right?
Hi, Alea. I'm Karen. I'm Karen Potts from Haunting Voices.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Olson. Thank you for meeting with us today.
We're very happy to have you.
No problem.
So, Alea, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from, and what was it like growing up hard of hearing?
Oh, hi, my name is Alea. I'm from the island of Guam, and I'm hard of hearing. The screen keeps
What was
freezing.
it like growing up?
It was different, but I guess I had a bit of a late start. So I spent at least I want to say at least 7 or 8 years growing up thinking I was normal. And then when I was about in the fourth grade was when they finally realized, oh, she actually has a hearing problem.
So, question?
Can you tell us about school? When you went to school, how was that for you?
Well, obviously Guam's a little bit behind in the times, at least when I was in like elementary and middle school. So we had a lot of the much older FM units and stuff like that. And most kids had never seen somebody who either wore hearing aids or had a hearing problem or used an FM unit. So I stood out. And they weren't exactly the nicest about it, but somehow I managed. And I mean, eventually it was kind of, and what?
Alea, did you wear hearing aids or do singing when you were little?
Unfortunately, when I was growing up, there was only one school that had sign language classes, and they didn't have it all the time because there wasn't many interpreters or teachers. So I happened to go to the school that didn't have that, and so I didn't grow up signing. I did have older versions of the hearing aids, but it was only for school use. So when I got home, I didn't really use it.
And so Alea, did you play sports when you were in school? Did you do
Yes.
What did you play?
I played tennis in middle school and high school, and when I was like my first when I went out to Hawaii for college, I played when I was living there. Uh, I was actually a part of the Guam national teams and the junior national teams. At one point in time, I was ranked. It was kind of low, but I was ranked in Oceania. Now I don't really play anymore.
When you were growing up, did you have deaf and hard of hearing role model to look up to?
Honestly, I don't think I ever really knew anybody else who was deaf or hard of hearing growing up. I think in high school I met like maybe two girls, but they were younger than me and they weren't open about the fact that they had hearing problems. So they tried to hide it from the world, and I didn't want to, I guess, out them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Was there something that your mom or a teacher did to help you?
Your
In
mom
regards,
and your dad.
regards to what?
When you were growing up, your mom and dad, what were some of the things that they did that helped you?
I think the best thing that they did was just allow me to choose. Because like I said, and the way it worked here when I was growing up was there's a specific elementary, a specific middle, and a specific high school for kids that are deaf or hard of hearing, and they have classes that they go into to learn sign language or just to have interpreters and all that stuff. But my parents actually allowed me to choose what I wanted to do and where I wanted to go. And I think that was one of the best things they could have done, to keep me in the process instead of just making decisions for me.
So tell us a little bit more about your work today and what you do.
Right now, I work at the Guam Museum as a museum assistant, which is basically just a curating assistant. And I work with maintaining artifacts and documents and the collections pertaining to all the archaeological work that goes on here. I graduated from the University of Guam with an anthropology degree and a small studies minor. And I've done some archaeological work in the Marianas and in the Philippines, but right now I'm just with the museum.
Wow. Wow, that's wonderful. Wonderful. Do you have advice for other parents? Like if there's a new family with a baby that has hearing loss, what would you say?
I don't know. What people do? I don't. I guess I don't know. It's weird, but like I guess what people do. The one thing I hate is that when people find out that I have a hearing problem or that I wear earrings or whatever, they treat me differently.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that's good. Good.
And I guess in a way, I almost become less of a person.
Say that again, I missed it.
In a way, to them, I kind of become less of a person. And I don't like that.
Okay. We
get that one. There's a little bit of a delay. Can you say it again? Yeah.
Oh, I said, because I don't like it because in a way, somehow I become less of a person because I have a hearing problem.
Okay. Yeah.
So we've got one last question for you. What do you do for fun?
Well, most of what I do right now is participating in different Chamorro cultural practices, and like right now I'm with the traditional Chamorro seafaring group, and we build and sail traditional canoes. So if I'm not at work or asleep, a lot of my time is spent carving and latching and in the water.
Wow. Sounds good.
Awesome. It's fun talking with you. Thanks for taking the time out to share with us. Anything else, Stephanie?
No, tell your mother hello from us.
A big hi to your mom.
I will.
Thank you. Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Alea.